were saying on the phone that they are gonna kill my daughters. And that was the end. I decided, that's it. We left everything behind. My name is Cecilia Maribel Alarcón Guerra. I am 51 years old, almost 52. I have two daughters. My oldest one is Alejandra, and my youngest is Inés. I am from El Salvador, the smallest country in Central America, and I speak Spanish as my mother language. I decided to leave El Salvador and go to USA because I was trying to protect my daughters, my mom, and myself. And I think that one was the toughest decision in my life.
Nos pusimos de acuerdo todos en que Cecilia tenía que salir del país porque corría peligro. Se venía pues con sus dos niñas, Ivonne Alejandra e Inés Margarita. Que yo tenía que venirme con ella, pues porque no se podía venir ella sola, ¿verdad? Porque iba con las dos niñas.
I knew why we left El Salvador. I thought, I don't know, maybe when I was younger, I just didn't know how big of a problem was.
When I moved to the States, I felt excited because I thought that we were going for vacation. I didn't know the real reason why, because I was just so young.
Acá es el gato. El gato, baby.
Y aquí la laundry.
Excuse me.
Y los gatitos del gato. Ha botado el agua ahí.
My friends, my extended family, my job, my house, even my car, my home country, my home city, my language, my culture. They were holding me back not to take the decision to leave. But if I compare to protect my daughters against all this, I could do it again, protect my daughter's life. When I got to USA, we didn't have anyone to help us. We didn't have job, we didn't have house, we didn't have anything. And I remember one guy asked me, we were in the interview, everything was fine, he was happy with me, I was happy with him, but at the end he said, do you have your social insurance number? And I said, I have the number, but it's not gonna work. He understood what I was saying, and he said, thank you very much for coming, but I can't not hire you. I felt that I couldn't do it anymore so many times. I remember that I used to cry at night when everyone was sleeping because I was trying to show my daughters and my mom that I was strong, and I was for them. At the end, I found 3 different jobs. I was doing gardening, I was cleaning tables and washing dishes in a Mexican restaurant. I was cleaning houses.
Ella salía a trabajar, yo me quedaba con las niñas y hacía pues lo que tenía que hacer en la casa, pero lo hacía yo con el mayor gusto, porque era mi hija y mis nietas.
I don't know how she did it when she was with 2 kids and trying to provide 3 jobs. I have 1 job and I think it's a lot of work. I didn't appreciate this until I was older. I had a job and I could understand that it was hard.
One of the major challenges I was facing once I went to the States was, the first one was English. The only language I knew was Spanish, so it was difficult for me to talk to anybody. And also friends. I had no friends. I was 4 years old, and the youngest was my sister, and she was a teenager during that time, so we didn't have anything in common. So I felt alone.
At that time, my brothers and my mom were here in Canada, and I was in California. Because I was thinking in my daughters, and especially my oldest daughter, because at that time Alejandra was finishing high school, and I was wondering what she's gonna do after that. She's gonna be working like me with no study, no going to college or university, and that hit me so hard. When we were accepted to stay in Canada as a refugee, I was blessed.
I am happy that I'm living here in Canada because I think Canada is my home. I grew up here, have family here, have friends here, have a job. I go to school.
When we got to the hearing with the judge and the lawyers, everyone were amazing people. And the judge, at the end, she said, "Welcome to Canada." That was amazing. So I went to her and said, "Thank you." And she said to my ear, she hugged me, the judge, and she said to my ears, "Now you are protected. Now you are safe." That feeling to feel safe, protected, with friends, with my family, that was worth it. I have to share that I'm gonna go back to my home country. Oh my God. After 16 years for being out of my home country, I'm going back in January, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy to see my family, my friends, walk in my city, see my house. I'm so excited. Wow.